Hey everybody, welcome into this week's episode of Tony's Spot On Fishing. I'm your host, Tony Krizek. Today we got a little treat for you. We're actually going to be showing you some highlights of the first 9 weeks of this season of the 2016 campaign, Catching Fish. That's what we're showing you this week. A little recap thus far of the 2016 campaign on Tony's Spot On Fishing. Where are you going? You're running out of water. My goodness, these fish just fight so hard. Oh yeah. What's nice with using the salmon gear for this, I can tuck that rod under my arm just to get a little more leverage, help me fight these fish. Come here, girl. Well, there's the split shot.
Yeah, tick.
Oh yeah, nice carp. Whoa, almost lost the cameraman there. All right, see if I can't get her head turned up here and we'll get her scooped. This water is still fairly cold in comparison to how it should be. I am kind of surprised how much spunk this fish has. There we go.
I'm not going to try reaching for her again.
Nah, I'll take her. I'll do the old handoff here in a second. All right. Come here. Come here. Come see my net and we'll get that hook out of you. How's that sound? Boy, she is thick. All right. And that is why, folks, it pays to have the long extendable handles on these nets. Oops. Come here, sweetheart. And there you go, folks. That is a fat Waubonsie carp. Oh yeah. That's a runner. Oh boy. This one's not happy at all. See you on the other side. Good thing this reel holds a lot of 12-pound. That is a horse. A horse, I tell you. I'm gonna have to watch that noodle rod.
Practice.
And this is on the spawn rod here. Normally if I'm floating spawn in the harbors in Chicago or just over the border in Milwaukee and Racine, this is the rod I would use for that. So it's made for dealing with big fish. And that's why I say, if you guys are salmon anglers and you're looking for something that'll be close to that same thrill, and there's no kings or anything of that nature to be caught in the harbors, this is a great alternative to it. My goodness, now she's just bulldogging out there. Oh yeah. You notice how I'm fighting these fish. When I do lower my rod tip is when I'll reel down. And you want to do it in one felt motion. You don't want to drop the rod to them and then reel. You'll actually start the reel before you lower the rod to them. And it's just a way we can kind of pick up some line on these fish. My goodness. Nope, she's right here. Oh, fatty. Let me see if I can grab my net here. Oops. Stay out of that pipe now, girl. Oh, come on. Just when we thought she was about ready. She had some other plans, didn't she? Oh my goodness. Bluegills don't like that she came over there, did you? Did they? Come on, girl. You never want to reel against your drag. That's the best way to get line twist. So many people that I've taken out carp fishing who've never done it will try to reel against that drag. It does nothing but really mess your gear up. All right, she's about done. Come on, turn your head. Thank you. And she is ours. What a fatty. Right in the top of the mouth. Hook is out. Let's
Thank you for that.
get this big girl up and show you a pre-spawn fatty. Holy cow. Look at that. That's a face only a mother could love right there. How about it? There he is. Oh my goodness. Caught in the rod holder. There we go. Now that was not the usual takeoff. That one just kind of milled around with it. I try to keep her out of my other lines here. That one was just munching. That's why I say it's so important to watch your lines. Whoa! You gotta keep an eye on your line at all times with these fish. Oops. See if I can get her out from under there. Or maybe I could just get her scooped right there. Let's see. Nope, she's coming back around. We're okay. Big. There we go. Not as big as the other two. Calm down, girl. My goodness, look at the belly on that one, huh? Holy cow. Unreal. Short and fat. Oh my goodness. Wow. We had just missed one on the other rod, and this one just went off. It is getting fast and furious here. I don't know how much time we're gonna have left. We're getting a little bit of a mist falling here. The temp is dropping. This next round of storms is coming in. But we just had a little bit of a carp explosion here. Missing a couple and then having this one go off and sticking her. Whoa, where you going? Where you going? Get out of that pipe. Oh yeah. She's decent. She's just bulldogging on me now. There we go. Come on. Oh yeah, I know you're not happy with me. Come on, in the net, in the net. There we go. Woohoo! Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna hold you up so everybody can see you, okay? Hold still. And the safest way to hold these fish, get a good strong hold on the tail like that, and just support their head and bellies. And give them a horizontal hold like that. Support the spinal column and all their weight naturally like that. There he is. Oh! Come here. Oh yeah. That's where we like them. Right in the corner of the mouth like that. Literally first cast with that craw. That's just a little male, but nice belly to him. That fish is eating real pretty. There he is. Oh yeah. Whoop. Stay hooked, stay hooked. Where are you going? That's a little better one. Come here. Oh, you are all kinds of buttoned up here, aren't you? Grab a little pair of pliers here. Just to pop this hook. There we go. And like I told you folks, look at that belly. I mean, they're just eating machines on these shad now that are in here. It's insane. Even the little guys are just footballs. Cameraman taking a little break here. He got himself a fish on a Senko.
Just flipped in too. We were getting ready to start reel filming. And I said, one more little cast. And I just flipped like 5 feet offshore. Look at that.
Pretty.
Nice fish.
Little guy. Not big by any stretch of the imagination. But literally, I saw a couple little shad go flying and pitched right in there. And he came up. Ate the old topwater, but he is a little guy. But it's a good sign to show that natural reproduction is going on in here. We're getting some different year class fish. There he is. Right on that outside edge of the weeds. She was sitting right there. Oh, yeah. There's nothing more fun than topwater fishing. I'll tell you what, it has been an interesting evening out here. Oh, yeah. There we go. There's the first fish, not the exact species we were after, but a nice little bluegill. Come on, bluegill, what are you doing there? You gotta leave my nightcrawler alone. Good sized bluegills out here though. Tell you what, you can bring the kids out here and take some crawlers or some waxies. Oh, another little bluegill there. But when the pressure gets tough like this, and there's a tremendous amount of fishing pressure out here. There she is. That's a good fish. Oh man. This is only 6-pound test, folks, but this is a real good one. Holy cow. Oh, yes. Get out of those weeds, girl. No, you don't go in there. Oh, this is going to be tough. There she comes. Oh, yes. Woo-hoo. Goodness gracious. Oh, man. Beautiful largemouth here out of Jericho. Like I said, folks, we've been pitching so many different baits to these fish, and this is the only way we could get a fish like this to eat. Cool thing about sight fishing these fish is you can actually see them take the bait in. You know when they've eaten up enough on that worm to set the hook on them. Come here, girl. Well, you got a face full of weeds. Right on the top of the mouth there. Just grab a little pair of pliers. You can see exactly what I'm talking about. The corners of her mouth are scarred up. I mean, these fish should just get pressured so heavily, and they've seen so many baits, and sometimes just going to live bait like this is really your best option. What do we got? Oh, here we go, little yellow bass. Very cool. Pretty little guy. Well, we convinced Eric to come to the dark side here. And we were talking about different little baits for the muskies we could throw. We actually went to a mini bulldog, the little baby dog. And lo and behold, first cast, sticks a largemouth on it. But this is definitely one thing we talked about, is that these smaller muskie baits will trigger the largemouth. It's not that we're strictly going to be stuck just with muskies only. I mean, just totally inhaled the mini dog.
And he's not a big bass. I mean,
nope.
But he sure ate it. He's got a little tumor in his mouth.
There we go. I mean, look at that. Get through those weeds. That's a little male there. Whoops, come here. What we're doing here, folks, we're going to show you a couple different options on how you can catch these fish. That's a little guy there, just a small male. We're going to show you how we can get a lot bigger bluegills than that guy. Get up over there. Whoops. Well, we're going in the right direction here, a little bigger, but we still want bigger than this. There we go, that's another little guy. Looks like these little males are what's patrolling the outside edges here. Because these are still, whoops, come here, guy. These are still just our little guys here, and those are the males, the smaller guys there. Whoa, come here. Come here. You're getting all crazy on me. Come on. There's a little bit thicker of a girl. She's got her full spawning colors on here. That's a little bit nicer there. There we go. Was able to drop that one right in front of her. Gosh, they fight so hard. Oh, chunky monkey. Look at that, just pretty colors on these guys. The blue and the orange in these fish. She's picked it up. There she is. But let it swim down right in front of them, and then don't be afraid to let it sit right on that bed like that. Oh, mercy. My goodness. Look at that guy. My gosh, the shoulders on him. Got him. Oh, get out of those weeds, big girl. Oh, mercy. What a fatty. It is my favorite time of year to catch bluegills. Look at that one. Beautiful colorings to these fish. There we go. And that one, we just kind of swam it right in front of her, and I was able to lift up, just keep it right in her face. Just tease her with it. Oh, mercy. Look at this guy. Another big bluegill. Oh, come on. That's a little tiny guy. He came out of nowhere on me. That is the true definition of a potato chip right there. Watching him, let him eat up. There he is, he's got it. And we can actually see him eat up on it. We know they'll have a hook in them. Grab my pliers here. He's right in the top of the mouth. Oh, come on. Another nice jumbo gill. Yep. They just can't resist that little chunk of crawler sitting on their beds like that. Another beautiful fish. There he is. Got him. That's a good one too. Thick body fish. Be careful, Bob.
Yeah. Nice fish.
How quick can you run and grab it? This side. You ready?
We're gonna use the current.
I'm gonna swing her up this way and bring her head right to you. Here she comes.
He's all right, baby.
All right, keep her head in the water. Here, I'm gonna hand you my rod.
Yep, got it.
All right. Hold still, girl. Let me put her head in the water so she's breathing okay. This fish is hooked in a bad spot, so we're actually just going to cut the hooks here. Because the last thing we want to do is hurt this fish. So,
Oh, sorry, thanks. Not paying attention, Bob, sorry.
all right.
Say cheese.
All right, you want to come grab the net? Got it?
Yeah, got it.
Okay, kids. There we go.
So this works.
That is a beautiful Fox River muskie right there. Right in front, little guy. Wonder if that was the same one that was trying to swipe at it this whole time. Boy, that's a little guy, but he was fun. Come here. Right in the corner of the mouth. There he is. Little guy. Get him over that mat. Now, one thing you might have noticed there, that fish struck. Some might say, boy, Tony, you were a little slow on that hook set. No, I wasn't. Because with a topwater, you have to feel that fish. If you don't feel the strike, you're pulling that bait right out of that fish's mouth. There we go. Look at that. Now that one, how about that, folks? We were just letting that bait rest like I talked about. Let those ripples disperse. And as soon as I gave it that one twitch, she was there. Oh, she went right through that mat on me. But that's a little better one. Oh, get this gunk off you here, girl. So we can show the world what you look like. Whoops. Go. Grab my little pliers here. There we go. Now we had a little bit of a submerged weed flat. There's a little hump out there, and that fish was sitting on it. Nice big belly on her. She's been eating well. Now this was not on the menu for one of the little bonus fish, but that's a little baby rock bass right there. I mean a baby. There he is. Need a net. Coming up. Here she comes, here she comes. There we go. Woo! We had to do some work to get that one. We actually switched up. I switched up to a tube. A lot of times when these fish, after these fronts run through, these fish will really get a little more finicky. And we were able to actually go ahead and just run a tube jig, a 3.5-inch tube. We'll show you that setup here in just a second. But that right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is one of the reasons we travel into the city. Big smallies like that. Well, hey everybody, we hope you enjoyed this little trip down memory lane and seeing some of the awesome fish we've caught thus far this season. We've got a ton of more stuff ramped up, ready to go for you guys and girls. We'd like to invite you to check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/spotonfishing. That's where you can find all of the information about where we're going to be filming, the episodes that are coming up that are going to be released. And of course, you can always like and subscribe rather to our YouTube page, www.youtube.com/TonySpotOnFishing. When you subscribe, you'll get email alerts when all the new episodes launch on Monday morning. That's it for this week. Again, my name's Tony Krizek. We'll see you next week on Tony's Spot on Fishing.